Hi guys. So, first of all, before we get started, before I show you what I want to do today, I want to thank everyone who purchased one of the autumn dangles from my autumn collection. I am so super thrilled that I was able to again sell out within the first 40 minutes, I believe. I hadn't even posted the video yet, and I had already 2 orders in. So thank you so much for kind of keeping an eye on my Etsy shop and just wanting to order as soon as you did. I'm just so thrilled. I am going to have another collection coming out within the next couple weeks. So I'm trying to be more consistent with that. So those of you that were not able to get one this time around might be able to get one next time. I do have a few special orders that I am doing. So again, if you weren't able to catch this one and you'd like for me to custom make one for you, I can do that. It will not be in the same theme. I don't have any more of those charms to do. So if you have specific colors or a style or something that you want me to make for you, we can go ahead and chat on through email at sunsetcrafts, the letter N, more, at gmail.com. All my information is down below, so if anybody's interested, go ahead and send me an email. Okay, enough with that. Let me show you. I'm kind of thinking, what am I gonna call it? Is it like an ephemera user or a scrap buster type of deal? But that's probably what it all is. So by the time you guys are seeing this, you know what I've titled it, because right now that I'm filming it, I have no clue. So right now, this is what we're doing. I thought that this would be super fun. I have some pieces, like little pieces here and there. Like this is just one of the tickets that I made that is just kind of just one, and it's just lying around. It's like, what do you do with it? I have scraps, the Tim Holtz scraps that I don't want to throw out. This is actually this. I got some of the, what do they call it? It's like a lining fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby a while back, and I just bought it in a regular beige color, and I got my alcohol inks and I started dyeing it. I got some gloves on, I put my black silicone mat down, and I just started dyeing it. And so I just cut it into strips. I have a longer strip here just to kind of give you guys an idea what I did, and that's it. So I wanted to add something like more texture into it, so I added that. I have some of my French grammar cards in here. I have a scrap piece of paper. I have some of the Tim Holtz flashcards, but I have, let me show you. I have this drawer that all I did was call it cardstock, but it's cardstock ephemera. And a lot of it is like, what do you do with it? Because it's cardstock, but like the glossy cardstock. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what do I make with it? You know, a lot of the stuff that I do, it's not, you know, I don't need it this thick, or you know, maybe I'm in the process, and I know somebody's going to tell me get some clear gesso so that it won't be glossy. I'm in the process, but for right now, I want to see what I can make with it. And so I thought, why not add this stuff to our little, I don't know, scrap bundles. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but I have my flashcards out. These are my Greek flashcards. These are my Spanish flashcards. I have the larger opposites flashcards. I have my grammar, my French grammar flashcards. I have some just random guest checks that I have lying around. My bunch of Tim Holtz scraps, paper scraps. I have this, which I thought was super cool. It's plain cards, but they're super old. Look, they're like this bluish color. Is that not too cool? And then it has the Pan American from Miami Beach, Florida. Is that not the cutest thing? So it has two different advertisements. So this is Pan American and this is the Coronado Motor Motel in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. So I just thought, you know, grab all of your fun stuff that you want to use up, that you haven't really figured out what to do with, and let's just put them into little bundles. What do we call it? Ephemera bundles? I don't know. But I'm adding these little charm things to it just to kind of give it an extra little bit. And there you go. You can put it in a little tuck spot, a little pocket. You can just paper clip it onto something, a book in your page in your journal or something. So the possibilities are endless. So let's just make a couple. I have everything out. If you remember, I actually hauled these in my last haul from Hobby Lobby, and I got these on clearance, and they were a bright silver, and they're just these little claws that here, I can take these apart, right? Yeah. And so it's just these little claw things, and so I'm gonna use these. I have them in different sizes. Again, I brought out my alcohol inks and I started inking these up. So I have the itty bitty ones, I have the medium, I have the larger size, and then I have the ones that I already had from before. And this is the one that I have here because I was waiting for these to dry. Okay, get out your, you know, random little charms that you haven't been able to use yet. So let's just get into it. I do have my ground espresso that, you know, we can kind of just distress the ends a little bit because, you know, I can't stand the white. And I have some jump rings, and I also have 2 of my jewelry pliers, which is easier for me to open and close the jump rings. So let's find a base. Let's go ahead and use this. Again, I want it to be super grungy, and so I'm going to go down the end and let's see. Now I love these because one side of these are glossy, the other side is just paper, but we're gonna do it like this. So that'll be my base. And the top doesn't matter because you're not going to see it once you get the clip on it. I forget what it's called, these clips. They're like teeth, grippers, clips, something like that. And with this, I don't know if there's really anything that I could list for you as my supply list on the bottom. See, look at that. Doesn't that look good already? It doesn't matter if it's shiny. This side I'm going to leave as the matte side, but for the back, just so that you have something to look at. So if you don't have the Tim Holtz, I mean, if you don't have like these, any type of little flashcards lying around, then they do sell the Tim Holtz flashcards. And that's what I used for this one, and I just cut around it. Just no scissors, no glue for this project. Now, if you don't have these clips and you want to make these, we can always make them with eyelets. And so we'll do this one with eyelet, just so that you guys can get an idea on what it's going to look like. Let's get a guess check. Again, just trying to make it look super grungy. Just to kind of use up our stash and make something fun with it, right? So again, we're gonna just roughly ink this. Can put that there. And then let me actually rough it up just a little bit more. Because I love the texture of it. Okay. You know what we can do is I can just put a paper clip just to kind of keep things in place. Let's use one of these. These are super cool. I think I'm going to leave this as is. Maybe rip it a little bit. Bring it down. I use my thumb to just kind of roll it down. And then just ink. We can actually grunge it with our little distresser. So let's do that. Just grunge it just a little bit. Just so that it's not so neat. So grunge this. And again, it's just an idea. You guys can go ahead, and that probably wasn't the best idea to do that on my silicone mat. But just go around, make it look a little bit grungier. There's that. Love that. Let's see, what else do we have? We can put maybe a piece of this, maybe shorter. And I'm just going to go down the sides. And then maybe add a piece of this fabric. I don't know if we want to put it on the bottom or on the top. No, probably on the bottom. And let's see. Is that everything? Let me make sure that everything is at the top before we close this up. Yeah, see this? Everything's got to go way on the top or else it's not going to grab. Okay, this one, we're going to use our eyelet. So get your crocodile out, or your little, whatever type of hole punch you want to use. We're going to use this just so that I could get the eyelet in. Let's see, do I want to add like another little ticket on the top? I just have these random little tickets. Yeah, I like that better. And then just add, let's see, do we want, yeah, we want the big side. And then our eyelets. Oops, I moved this just a tiny bit. I'm gonna need my pokey tool just to kind of even things out again. I should have had my eyelet out already. So let me get this. See, I'm losing my spot. There it is. Just putting things back in order because I moved everything, of course. There it goes. This is not wanting to go down. Okay. Now let's get maybe one of these. Make it go all the way through. There. Okay. And then push it down hard. There you have it. Very cute. Now, I don't know if this, I should have done it a little bit further up, but I have another idea. Where is it at? We can use a little key ring. I just happen to have these key rings hanging around and thought this might be a cool idea too. It already has a little chain on it. Cute, right? And then we can add a little, some little charms. We have this key since this is in silver. And then we can add, I always like to do things with maybe 2. So let's see, what else do we have? Should we do the elephant? Why not? No, this is not going to match, but that's okay. Oh wait, I have this. Let me see. Move everything out of the way. Put this one on the bottom. Close that up. And then we're just going to add one of these jump rings. Only because this is what I have out. Otherwise, I probably would have been more matchy-matchy and gotten my silver ones. But that's okay. There you have it. Come on. The leg got caught. Cute, right? Just something fun, something easy. Let's do one more. I am going to do that with one of my clips though, but that's just an idea that you can do it with just an eyelet. Just get a bigger ring or something to put in it. Let's see. What else are we going to do? I always like to know what my base is going to be. So let's do something that's in here. You know, the larger pieces. Ooh, that's a big one. Should we try it? This one doesn't have anything on the back. But we are going to grunge this up a little bit. Besides putting these glossy ones or these really big ephemera pieces that come in the Tim Holtz sets, I know that you can take off the gloss with the clear gesso, but what else? What else do you use these for? And besides the obvious of just adding them into little tuck spots. Is there anything else that you guys use these for? Let me know. I'm curious to know because I've had these sitting here forever and I do like to add them into some pockets and side tucks and little pieces here and there. But other than that, it's like, what else? What else do you do with it? So let's add a piece of this. You remember, this is paper that I hauled from, actually, I think that haul is coming out on Wednesday. I think this is the paper that I hauled from Temu. And it's really neat paper. It's super thin. But that haul is coming out on Wednesday. Ooh, this is going to be a big one. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, what else? Let's do some more scraps. Let's see, what else do I have in here? This might be fun to add. I think that black one is pretty, probably really good. And then we can add, this one says to get, and in Spanish it says conseguir. So there you go, your little Spanish lesson of the day. So yeah, so I just thought that this would be fun, just to kind of, you know, use up some stuff that we just have lying around that we don't know what to do with. So I was kind of going through my stash trying to figure out what to make for today. And then when I saw all of this, I go, man, what do I do with all of this? So here we have it, our little scrap buster idea. You can even do this with like just basic paper if you wanted to do like a little kind of a dangle thing for your journal, but like to actually journal on this. That would probably be cool. I think I'm gonna cut the safety pins off. I think that's fun. Let's just leave it like that. Just taking off the white. Yeah, this is really cool. I like this one a lot. Let's see, do we add? Let's see, maybe I should get a longer piece. Let's see how long. Maybe to here. With this, I love that you can rip it either way. You can rip it long ways, short ways, whatever. I think we're gonna add this here. Now this one, we do really have to make sure that the top part, that all the layers are even, or else one might slide out. Okay, I think this is pretty good, but look at how fun that looks with all of that grunge, right? I think this looks really fun. You know what? Let's use this one. Let's use this one. And then we can add our little charms. I'm closing it just a little bit with my fingers. But somebody told me, because they were so silver, and I was like, oh man, the silver is like really silver. But I remember somebody talking about that you can tint or color these with, let me see, make sure. Yep. Yay. That you can tint these with or color them or something with the alcohol inks. And I'm like, duh, I just hauled some from that super major clearance that they had at Hobby Lobby. So let's do this. I found this at Michael's. I think I hauled this, and these just have like the little, they look very tarnished, very rusty, but I thought these were fun. So I grabbed these so that we could use, I have to figure out where the opening is to these little chain links so that I can open it and put it on. Well, I missed it. Now this one, because it has this little hook thing, I can just hook it on to here. It's that little, what is it? The claw, what? The little claw clip thing? Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's find another charm. That one, I think we're gonna stick with some type of bronzy. I'm obsessed with keys, so we're gonna add a key in it. And then just add the little link. So I grab the pliers, both sides. I have the opening on the top, and I just twist, just in case anybody is wondering how I do that. And then you just grab it on, you grab one side, and then you close. And normally it works. This one, I think I might be able to add one more little one on the top. I kind of think it needs, ooh, this. Where is it at? I'm trying to grab it. There it is. This little star. This little star will look cute there too. So let's get another one. Again, grabbing both sides with the pliers, and then hooking it. And this one we're going to put at the very top. And then I hold it, and then I close. Normally it's supposed to work, but there. Minor adjustment. There, that looks good. Oh, I love it. I love it. So there's another one. Cool, right? Okay, let's do one more because I'm loving these. Okay, let's do one more. I want to get another one out of here. So let's do this owl. See, I wouldn't know what to do with him. And let's do a Tim Holtz one. Let's do magic. Just because I feel like it goes. Wonder. Let's do curious. I think curious would go better. Okay, again, tear, tear, tear. I just go little by little, just so like that I have more control of where I'm ripping. And then I'll go down. It does make it a little bit thinner, but that's okay. Again, keeping the top as is. Humble is going to be on the back, which is funny. Yeah, that's going to look cool. Okay, let me again start ripping around. Going all the way around, and then we'll ink it, grunge it up. And then we'll add it down, and then we'll see what else we can add to this. I think it needs something in between. I think I might put another piece of this, but maybe a little bit thinner. I'm just going to ink a little bit around this paper. So we're gonna put this, but I do need to make sure that this is straight. So we'll do it like this, and then I kind of like that owl right on top, right? Maybe I'll put this behind him. I need one long piece. I think I want something else, but I do love the way that's looking. Let me see, what else do I have? Ooh, that'll look cool. No, I was gonna do the top. Oh well, I'm already doing it. So I'm just gonna add this because I feel like it needed a little something extra. And then we can close this off. Add the little charms. And I think we'd be all set. This might be too small now that I'm looking at it after ripping it. Let me get this out of the way. It might be a little too small. I could maybe put it off to the side a little bit, right? Put this off to the side here. It'll still grab in the middle. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Okay, we'll do this other one since the chain is already on here. Okay, let me get my pliers and press down really hard just to make sure that it grabs all of the layers that's in here. Okay, I think it grabbed everything. So look at that. Isn't that too cool? Okay, let's see. I am going to have to cut this short because it's too long. Let me get my handy dandy cutters. Let's see, probably up to here. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Save that. Okay. And let's see. What should we add to this? I think we're going to add another key. Oh, let's add one of these charms. Let's see, which one should we put? Live, hope, dream, courage. Let's do live. I guess I could just do it from down here, right? Take this off. I'm just going to use the same little jump ring. Add this to the bottom. Just straightening out the jump ring. Pushing it together, make sure that it stays closed. Look at that. And of course, let's see. It needs to have a little key. I like this one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Get a smaller jump ring. This one I think I can do. Let's see, we'll put this one towards the top and then maybe we can find one more little charm to add to the middle. Let's see if I find something tiny. How about this? A little lock. I like this because it doesn't really have like a focal point, I guess. You just cluster up anything that you want. And it looks super cool, especially if you grunge the sides. Look at that. There it is. There you have it, guys. How many did we make? 3? This one I had already made as kind of a sample. And then we have these. I love them. And I love that, you know, we added the little charms on them. I just feel like they look so much better. Just adding that little extra touch. So there it is, guys. I hope you guys like them. They're so much fun. And again, you can always use eyelets if you don't have these little claw clips. But they do sell them at Hobby Lobby. That's where I got mine. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this super easy scrap busting, ephemera using craft with me video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to, on Wednesday I will have my humongous Temu haul. So I hope you guys come back for that. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.